Alright, so last time when we let off, the 3D printer was operating beautifully, and I said I'm needing to get a bunch of cobalt because we want to build the heavy armor, which requires 50 metal grids per block, which is going to be an ungodly amount of metal grids. Also, I should check to see how much iron I have currently. Let's see here. Iron, we have an absolute crap ton of iron. We don't need more iron. Okay, that's good. So, what I'll do is I'm going to start queuing up metal plates. We're going to need all the metal plates. Actually, we don't need to queue them forever. We just put it on loop. Now, let's check how much. What am I carrying? Don't need that. Alright, we need more O2. And we definitely need more hydrogen than that. Alright. Now I'm gonna fly down to the planet and grab more cobalt, because I haven't found any of these that have cobalt in them. Well, that took a really long time. I'm going to go ahead and take the silver with me. Some silver. Yes. That should be plenty of silver. And the cobalt. Where's the cobalt? Alright, and now we're full. Oh, my dampeners are off, that's why. And now I gotta fly back up there. I might check out this rock on the way up there just to see if there's any cobalt. I think it's still inside of the gravity well a bit, but if it has cobalt, it doesn't matter. Alright, what do we have here? It's a big rock. So far, nothing detected. Alright, I have some iron. And we are somewhat still inside of the gravity well. ice. That doesn't look like any cobalt. Because that would be too lucky. One of the first minerals I found when coming to space was uranium. Which I think is a non-standard thing to happen. Well, it looks like some iron over here. A chunk of it just floating in space. Nothing detected on this rock so far. Okay. Let's check this one. Ice. More ice. Okay, so we found iron and ice so far. Anything on here? Ooh, more iron. Iron, ice, ice, ice. But no cobalt. Did I check this rock? Nothing on... Oh, iron. Lots of iron. Okay. Should start heading back towards the other base because we're at half power now. Anything here? Nothing on this one. Okay, which way to home? This way. 13 kilometers to go. Alright, we're back at the Planeteater. Now, since we got the silver, I'm going to build a respawn pod for once. And where are we going to attach the respawn pod? What was it called again? I've forgotten what the pod is called. I don't want the survival kit. I want the good one. It's a corner something. Medical room. It's called a medical room. Okay, so we've got a port on the bottom. Could technically put it just right here, even though it won't be perfectly symmetrical, it'll do. Good grief. There we go. You need interior plate. What a surprise. Interior plate. Oh, look at that. I made 28,000 steel plates in the time we were gone. Put it right there. Energy low. Oh, we need metal grids now. Why isn't the build grid working? What are you guys building? Stop the assemblage of unneeded things. Okay, cool. I'll finish those and then we'll build a few medical components. Actually, I don't need to build 100 medical components. There we go. Now we have a medical room on the back of the ship. For nearly instant recharging. Alright, next we need to lay out the grid for the these things, the welders on this side are still farther down than they should be. I'm just going to do the edges here first until we get this one at the same level, and then work from there. So let's place the armor blocks, need steel plates. And we're going to go like this. I'll place the ones along this edge too for now. Should watch out I don't fly into the engine there. Because those engines hurt quite a bit. Oops, too fast. There, that was easy. Okay, now let's build those with the printer. see how many metal grids were short, because I don't think I didn't actually queue the metal grids to be building. Let's see, is that building them? It does appear to be building them nicely. Excellent. It's working exactly as intended. For some reason it goes slower in the opposite direction, so we will do it like that. Interesting. It looks like I didn't actually need to build as many welders as I did, because they have a fair bit of a wide range, but I don't know, I think it looks better the way it is. So did that build everything that's required? No, they're still building. Some of them got missed. Well, it looks like it's met the production level now. Let's see. Check our inventory of it's taking the grids as soon as I'm making them, and it just stopped making grids. Okay, no it didn't. I was wondering for a minute there. How's our cobalt supply? Have we used it all up yet? No. So we got a lot of cobalt left. Let's empty out all of the assemblers. Just to make sure that there's nothing clogging any of them. Why are some of them still building metal plates? I thought I was done with metal plates. Maybe they just haven't emptied their queue yet. Yeah, there's a few hundred left in queue on the secondary assemblers. So where are we? Go back to the first position, all the way down here. Stop there and let it work on those. Metal plate production should be done shortly here. Yeah, it's almost done. And then we'll start building the grids much faster, as the other assemblers will start building grids. Let's see, how many plates do we still have? 33,000 metal plates. And 167,000 iron. Still haven't finished processing the uranium ore. That takes forever to process. We're up to almost 1,000 kilograms of uranium ingots. But still. One of these days I'll actually build a reactor to take advantage of those. Maybe after I finish building all the batteries. Alright, they're all building grids now, which means I can move them upwards. Actually, let's make sure they all have been done all the way down there. And we keep coming up against the production speed. Building metal grids as fast as it can. Hopefully that's enough cobalt to get us through one layer. Why you go so fast? There we go. Alright, it looks like they're all finished. Let's double check both rows here. Looks like it. Done on both sides. Very nice. Okay, next. How am I going to get this done? I can go one more level on the edges. Maybe 2 more levels on the edges before I have to finish the middles by removing the side assemblers or welders. So I'm going to go like this. Oops. don't want to back into this welder, so I'm just going to place that here for now. Did I just put that inside the welder? It is intersecting. Okay, let's not do that. That could be a disaster. That's not going to work. I have to turn off the welder first. Well, that's the same problem. Intersected with the welder again. Let's turn off the welders. Oh, what a waste of power cells. How sad. That's not the one we want to adjust. We want to adjust this one here. And that should be good like that. Should be no longer intersecting the welders. And they're not going to hit onto the row when we go back and build it. Perfect. That was the wrong thing to put there. build this row now. See if we have enough cobalt or metal grids to build the row. Where's my cockpit? I keep losing it. I'd be very surprised if we have the inventory required to build most of these batteries. Yeah. What are we short for batteries? Looks like we don't have enough power cells and a bunch of things, probably. Alright, let's see what we need here. What are we short? Need lots of metal grids. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong row. Power cells. Ooh, I walked in front of the welder and almost got fried. Looks like the outer row of armor is built without an issue. We had enough stuff for the armor. But for the power, we got a bunch of them placed here. We just need power cells. Looks like we got everything but power cells. Which it's currently building. So let's restore some health. I'm gonna need to go get some ice soon because we're running out of... Well, we got some fuel left, but we're running low on hydrogen or oxygen to refill the breathing tanks. What are we building right now? We got enough metal grids for now. We'll need more metal grids later, but right now we just need power cells. This is so much easier than building them by hand, or even building them with a ship. Alright, it looks like that row is finished. Let's double check to make sure that nothing is unbuilt. Especially on the side that I can't see. Oh. Oh wow, there's a bunch unbuilt here. A whole bunch. We're missing power cells. Lots of power cells. Alright. So, let's see here. How's our power cell production going? We are making many power cells. We have 358 power cells. Definitely not as many as we need. They're being built, but I don't think we'll have enough power cells to finish it on this run. Oh yeah, we definitely have, we've built the power cells, but we don't have enough welding done. And we need to go back and forth a couple of passes just to make sure that it gets done. A bunch of half-built stuff here. And I don't wish to do this because that'll take a long time. Well, not too long actually. But that's why we built a printer. Don't want to be doing stuff by hand. That's what the printer's for. Look at the printer go. I think it's done printing now. Sunlight! Alright, now we're at the point where we can put it back to where we started, with it all in a nice row. However, I have to take off the ends and build the middle part first. inventory is full. I don't want to be losing components to space. Alright, let's do the same thing on the other side here. Okay. I don't think this side is going to get in the way. I don't think it is. Let's see. There isn't one on this side. So I'm just going to get rid of it just in case. It's a lot easier just to get rid of it and put it back than to deal with it if it is in the way and it breaks something. Alright, so now we're going to build this row. This means this camera should be aimed right like that. I believe. Let's double check. Yep, that looks good. This might impact here. I might have to take off the... I'm just going to remove this one on the end here so that it doesn't impact. These welders are easy to put on and take off. And we won't be doing this once we level everything out. I'll take this one off too, just to be safe. Alright. So now we should be able to bring this down. And that would be piston set 3. Come on. Bring them into position. Wait, did I turn on the welders? I don't think so. No, I didn't. There we go. Building. And it's already done. Wow, that was fast. We built it so fast I didn't have time to go over and look at it. Don't touch the welder. Double check, is the battery done? It looks done to me. I'm not going to get quite close. Alright. So now I just need to bring them up again. We'll come over and do this row of blocks. So that means we need to back off on the axis 3. Bring axis 3 all the way up to clear that. Now bring axis 2, or axis number 1 into position. So that is the wrong place, I believe, because it needs to be like that. Let's double check. I'd rather double check than break something. Yep, it looks good. Lined up. Perfect. Alright, let's... bring them into position. Done. Very nice. Turn off the welders before we go out. And it's done very nicely. Okay, all the power cells are built. I'm going to double check the power cells on this side and run into the wall and hurt myself. Yep, very nice, very nice. Let's get that health back. Where is the button? The health button. Oh, I just flew right by it. Right here. We're running low on oxygen. So we want to build... Oh, one of them didn't get built. Why not? Why didn't you get builded? Rather than bring the whole thing into position, I'm just going to build this one manually. There, okay, so that one's fully built. Let's place another row of batteries here. This is going to be one heavy ship. You need steel plates. Didn't I describe it? No, I didn't. I put it into something else. Still have lots of full O2 bottles, so we're not really in that big of a hurry for our oxygen. There's that. And then the armor. That is not armor. Alright, let's build that. Looks like there's one on the edge that can't be reached. Look at that. We'll bring out we'll extend it out a bit so you can see what just got built. Look at all of that. What a beauty, and a sight to behold. A whole row of batteries built in such a short amount of time with the awesome printer. And that's as high as the printer can go, so it looks like we're going to be building a Borg cube of some kind. We've got all the way around, one block less than the... Oh, we need to do this side too. Finish the one that it couldn't reach. Alright, now we'll place our row of batteries and armor on this side. Batteries. And I hit into the wall too hard. Good grief. It's a good thing I built this respawn pod. Otherwise, we would be down at the planet level right now. Okay, where's the unfinished row? Right here. Jump into the printer cockpit. So remember where the printer cockpit is. Oh, I should remember it's not the purple. Well, it's close to the purple because I didn't properly GPS tag the cockpit. Somehow I tagged something else. I don't know. Oh well, we're almost out of fuel on this space station. So we need to bring the go to axis number 1, extend, there. Bring down axis number 2. Into position. What am I doing wrong? Oh, nothing is wrong. It is slightly off of alignment, but I don't think I actually turned on the... Well, the welders are on. I had a red sign. Welders are on. Maybe I need to extend the axis 3 slightly. Yes, that was odd. We are likely out of power cells again. Well, I think I left it building power cells actually. Well, we definitely have enough power cells. Yeah, we have a few thousand power cells at this point. We can turn off the production of power cells, but we have to go find out what are we missing. Without getting electrocuted. Oh, it's just the one on the end that didn't build. The other ones are fine. Okay. Just because the welder can't quite reach that power cell. More power cells. Alright, that battery is built. Now I just need to finish this battery. Okay, very nice. We've built 2 rows of armor and batteries. Doesn't look like a whole lot, but it actually is a significant number of items. How big is our thing now? Let's go check the cockpit and see how heavy the ship is at this point. Where is it here? Ship is now 6.5 million kilograms. 6,565,791 kilograms. In the next video, I'm going to need to go and grab some ice, and we'll see how my proboscis style drill works here. I'll show you that. I think I'm going to leave this one here for now. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you found this interesting. And come back to see me finish building. Well, it's not going to be finished in the next episode, but it'll be finished eventually. We're building a giant PLANETEATER board cube with a 3D printer. Next, we're going to put one more row of batteries and armor, And then we're going to have to think about how we're going to do, what we're going to do, and stuff like that, because I have to consider what's next after the storage containers. Do I want to do a row of refineries? Probably refineries. Maybe assemblers. We'll have to see how the grid matches up. Because right now it's still perfectly symmetrical. And I want to try to keep it that way. But we're almost out of fuel for our inertial dampeners here. Otherwise this thing would be flying all over the place from the reaction of this giant piston. It's burning actually a fair amount of fuel just to keep it in position for moving around. Anyways, like I said, thanks for watching. Back again soon. Cheers, everyone.